we've heard of all these different groups getting together and, making songs and doing all that thing for people in need. And, shout out to all of them for getting together and putting a little something, something together for them. The album titled Ode to Michael Kinney, recorded somewhere between a borrowed garage studio and a phone balanced on a stack of unpaid parking tickets, is the chaotic debut album from TikTok's most questionably motivated content collective. Known for going live at 3 a.m., talking about gas station food, who's a pedo sympathizer, and at least one raccoon sighting and an airplane going overhead, the crew has finally channeled their energy into music for a cause. The cause? Freeing their homeboy, Mike Kinney. Described by the group as misunderstood and slightly creepy, Mike currently needs bond money. And what better way to raise that bond money than a 14-track masterpiece recorded all on a cracked iPhone with sticky AirPods. Every stream, download, and accidental ringtone purchase goes straight into the free Mike, he swears he's innocent, fund. The album features instant classics. I'll tell you what these are, because I know it's hard to read. One thing that's really nice is, a lot of Mike's people got together and said, we really need to do this. Let's create some songs. We can put in our time and do this. It's the least we can do for Daddy. So, okay, first tune up is called, I'm going to try to get through this without laughing. 50 Ways to Beg for Soda by 50 Shades. Number 2, second song on the album is I Got the Bronchial Blues by J-Bag. Third song on there. And this was very nice for Monster to step up. I know she's been trying to stay out of things, but Blowing Up Your Phone Like My Candles Do by Monster. Fourth song on there is I'm a Weak-Kneed Biatch. We know who that is, by the Queen, which we have a guest musician on here. We were actually able to sneak, or they were, I guess, able to sneak a phone in, and Mike Selly was able to record a song titled Crack Tears Keep Falling on My Head. We have, and I gotta say, Snark stepped up, because not only did Snark participate in this, but she even got her band to come and perform also, which I thought was awesome. So the first song, because we know, if you remember, Snark was talking about her time working in a jail. She was a corrections officer, and she said, and I'm paraphrasing, do you know that most of the fights in prison or in jail are based on food? Y'all remember that? We were like, what? So, as you can imagine, all of Snark's 2 songs, and by the way, the group is called Snark and All the Things. And the 2 songs that she submitted, one of them is called Goat Meat Mondays, because, I have been told that there are sometimes in prisons that, sometimes the meat that is served may not be what you think it is. So Goat Meat Mondays, kind of like that whole meat purchase where they showed a cow and then all of a sudden it miraculously turned into goat meat. Kind of like how you take, kind of like how Thomas was able to regrow his thumb. You just go with it. It happens, and you don't ask questions. But I ask those questions. Second song she wrote again and sung Snark and all the things. Yes, like Jesus with water and wine. Exactly. And some of you may not know what this stuff is, but I suggest you look it up. The name of the song is Neutraloaf is new to me. Neutraloaf is something y'all need to look up. We have number 8 on here. It's a good friend of ours. Well, a former good friend of all of ours over here by Judge Truth. She put in her song, and it's called You Got to Be Fresh to Handle My Freshies. And finally, our last creator that decided to add their musical expertise on here is Texas Tiff, and the song, of course, that she put on there is I Found Love in Cell Block 6.